What is happening, guys? Fallen from OTB here, coming in with a part 2 for the CWL week attacks. These are non-Root Rider attacks coming in and casted live for you. So we will pick up where we left off from here, and we're going to jump over to War 4. The ingenuity of these new style of attacks prove that Root Riders do not have to be used. However, they are quite strong, proven time and time again from quite a few of our members. Now, though, we are focusing on getting this job done other ways. And Equinox, once again, we are going to show in what is said to be an anti-root rider base. However, it is important to note here that this attack, which is going to be the Warden Bomb style attack, is super useful on these core bases that are reachable. I think the key to admit here is they need to be able to be reached, and we are starting out the pathing here to make things a lot easier on the Warden. Getting both of those heroes in. King ends up turning. I'm not sure if he meant for King to go up to the right here. Quite possibly that was the case, but you will see here that a plan was more than enough for him to get the job done. So King's going to be able to take out all of those defenses there on the whole side, leaving the center area completely exposed. A couple test loons right there to make sure those those healers are going to stay healthy, and Queen's just going to be able to push up the whole side here. King is going to go down. We start the main, the RC portion of the attack over here. We're going to deal with those defenses. RC is going to be able to take down the enemy RC. Unfortunately, the RC got really banged up right here, and it is going to force an early ability to be used. However, we're going to be using those healers to support. So that's really cool here. And look at the bomb here in the middle. We use that and boom. So both of those spells were put up because the nearest defense was then going to be the town hall and all those things behind it. So we were able to push those down, and then we can clean up the core just simply with a baby drag in there to take care of everything. Picking up that kill, this base is already wrecked. You are looking at all these extra spells that are sitting down, all these back end troops that are used to clean up everything. This is so wrecked immediately from the start. He's got the battle drill out there doing its work as well. It happened so quickly that I can't even say I did a good job explaining what was happening. But you could tell that the core was very open right there. And there are so many bases now with open cores that are going to let you just get in there and do some crazy work with that with the Warden Bomb. So we will jump up to number 5. I've got another one here. This is my new favorite attack. Now this time it's going to be a Super Archer Blimp Bomb. We got 7 Druids and all of those support troops. We are going to be starting to get that Blimp in so we can make sure that the Blimp and the Super Archers get there to hopefully be able to destroy the Town Hall. However, what we're really aiming for here are the big defenses surrounding the Town Hall, including that Poison Tower right there as well. So if we can get everything but the Town Hall, that would be great. Town Hall is going to be your bonus. It'll probably be the last thing that they end up shooting at, and most likely will not be able to kill the Town Hall. But look at this pathing. So the whole point of this blimp bomb and this attack is to set up a very significant pathing so you can assure that your troops are going to be going the right direction. Since the comp that I have has 3 root riders, those are made for digging their way through the walls, making sure that they're alive so they can push through. And the rest of this squad is built for just simply support troops. So you got your little baby warden in there. You've got the E-Titan for traps and CC stuff. Typically the queen hangs behind to deal with those with the golems or whatever comes out of the CC. That's totally fine. We're using the super barbs then to be able to work their way across the outside, create that pathing for your troops, make sure that those root riders are able to go forward toward the core of the base. Here we're just popping that last invis just to make sure things stay up here. They are going to be churning their way along to eventually take out that town hall. Warden Billy had to be dropped because that town hall was starting to do a lot of damage to everything around there. However, since we've used all of our druids are keeping everything healthy, and then the druids are turning into bears. So that kind of makes things really fun as the attack progresses, because you can continue feeding those druids in to help support and heal your troops. Meanwhile, all of the other support troops are working their way around as well with the main kill squad. And here we pop that ability nice and early just to make sure that we clean up everything here. This base is destroyed, and as you look are coming around the bend, the Great Bear Parade is in town here to all weekend. The HP on those bears are significant. They are super, super tanky, and they end up serving as a tank troop. Typically when if root riders go down, maybe King is running low health or something like that. Those bears get in there and they tank up all. They use, all the Inferno towers and things like that are being locked on to those bears as their health is barely moving at all. So that is a super fun attack. I can't say enough how much fun I'm having with that. War 5. So again, we've had major up and downs this week through CWL, and though we're not going to be winning, we are, indeed fighting for our position, but we're learning a lot, and the expectation is absolutely there. So we're going to jump up to number 4. New going to be doing his yeah, his coined favorite attack here. I love showing new attacks because no one else uses the super miners the way new does. We're starting out nice little queen walk right there. Queen's going to try and push toward the town hall and snipe the town hall kill if we can. Busting everything in, everything's locked on. For whatever reason, those bombs did not explode. That was kind of ridiculous, but thanks to the frozen arrow, the queen's going to be able to finally get through there. So we're going to take down those defenses with the support of another rage or so. King has worked his way around the outside. Regardless of his purpose, sometimes he can't quite get as much done as you might anticipate, but he is able to bust through. We're going to deal with those heavy defenses over there, so things are going to be a lot easier to push the miners and things like that, either through the core or through the outside. Here is what I'm thinking. Oh no, yeah, we are going to push them through the core. So with that, Queen is going to pop ability and eventually go down here pretty shortly. Single target Inferno Tower. Lots of damage there in the core with the poison and things like that, but we've used that ability. That's going to be able to eat up all those bombs, those core defenses, and really keep things alive. We still have 2 heals in the bag right there. One is going on those bulky, defenses right there. Into the last kind of section of the base right here, we still have the heroes walking and things like that down on the bottom, so we do have to deal with those later, but with one more heal in the pocket here, we should be able to drop that heal pretty soon. And then that's going to get all those hog dogs moving forward. Things are going to be looking pretty good right there. There's that heal. That's perfect. Just keep what we need alive here just for a little bit longer to take out that cannon. Those cannons are crazy on hogs. Lots of damage. We do have to deal with the king here, but that's going to go down no problem with that haste. That haste equipment. Thank you, Royal Champ. And this base is dead. Once again, clean up troops on the top. New Freak does it again. Man goes crazy with those attacks. Nice way to get it done right there, sir. We picked it up. That was number 4. Let's do number 9. Tam, here we go again. So I want you to take a look at Tam's spells right here. So once again, we have the two hero walk and just some support troops as well. A couple root riders to help with the pathing. We are bombing that area right there. Take a look at the spell usage by Tam, just to show how powerful this attack is. This is a very, very common base that's used a lot right now. A lot of people are doing the sections with the invis, and you really have to find a way to deal with them. The bases are not too difficult as long as you have a plan to deal with them. I'm pretty sure he's yeah. Again, we're watching the spell usage. It's just phenomenal watching this attack work so well. So we're sending our main force in here with the Root Riders again for the wall breaking support here. We do need to be able to get to the core, and we need to be tanky enough to get through those heavy defenses. Queen gets in here and does such an immense job. RC is backing up the Queen just to make sure everything is moving forward the way it needs to. RC to support that super cannon, things pushing through the wall, and we're already at the area where we have our town hall there in the core, which once again RC is going to be able to deal with the town hall by herself. Just of course we have some support troops coming in, but we do drop that invis. We're still looking at 3 rages that never needed to happen. The rage aura from the warden is offering enough damage to the troops to be able to do everything that they need to do, and it's just no contest with this. There was never a fear of failing. RC Pop's ability, RC is going to be able to bust forward and deal with all those extra defenses, and look at all those skellies as well. RC says forget about it, let the other troops take care of them. Well, everything else is getting picked off. This base is absolutely crushed with 3 rage and 3 invis. That is nuts. What a crazy attack by Tam. We're going to jump into the final hit of the video here, and we're going to watch Ant get it done. Ant has been using the Super Hog Rider, so once again, not as commonly used. This is kind of a plan based off of the old strategy that was used. Toward the end of, was it end of Town Hall 15 or maybe early 16? I mean, anyways, we do have a couple heal, and we're just busting a log roller. So we're just gonna send this really nice looking kill squad up the core to be able to deal with these heavy defenses, some of the biggest defenses here. Once they go down, it's going to open up the floor for any of these other troops to be able to get in there, and we can just send those hog dogs around the outside, and life is good. I forgot exactly where we're going to start them, but King is huge right there, taking mega reduced damage. Queen's able to snipe all those defenses. She might end up dying on the. This is actually really good timing. Queen will probably end up dying on the cannon here. That's just the price of doing business. Or are we going to save Queen? We can save her if we want to. Oh, there we go. Nice. So here's where a lot of AoE damage comes in. We're going to use our ability here most likely. Perfect. We're going to keep them all healed up. Literally everything getting back to full, and it's just too much for the rest of the base to be able to deal with. Queen has now become a cleanup trooper on the outside with those Velks. That's great. And we still have a poison, rage, invis, everything you need to be able to survive on the other end here. The thing about those hogs are they do end up kind of going down quickly. So, I mean, they are pretty squishy even as a super troop. So you do have to have a plan for how you're going to deal with them, and how you're going to use your heroes to pick up the rest of those kills or takedowns with the defenses. Once you figure that out, then you will see your success. And here, sure enough, everything's going to be able to push around the outside. Royal Champ still extremely healthy. Going to bust that ability here just in the event of taking out these heavy defenses. Again, in full control the whole time. Royal Champ does so much work. Queen had done a lot of work there as well. Yeah, those hogs just get in there and carve it out. We are going to see one final attack, I think. Yeah, let's do that. One final attack from the recent war, and let's just see who's going to get it. New stew. Um, let's do another new attack. What the heck? Once again, here we are with the super miners and the hogs. Starting that queen walk up at the top right there. I always do those extra credit attacks, don't I? That's just the way we go here. When we're on a roll, we don't want to stop. So tough job for the queen because of that cannon. We're gonna end up losing the unicorn. So that kind of sucks to lose it. Oh, unless, oh no, it does stay up here. going to be able to deal with that king. Finally, we can break the queen in. Queen is just skirting death right there, unfortunately forces that ability. I have not watched this attack at all. Oh, of course, the Expo um, targets the launcher, so we're going to have to send those troops in there to get it done on our own. Queen's got plenty of work to do right there. Things should be going in pretty quickly. We are going to be busting through. We were hoping to get toward the core right there, I'm thinking, but we weren't able to. A lot of healers were lost here. You can tell this one's going to be a little bit of a closer one. Losing those few troops early is, it's not like it's over, but it's just, naturally going to be a little bit quicker of an attack or, tighter of an attack. Oof, that's a lot of damage coming in. We had to pop that ability early, and you will see, of course, we're always raging the core right there. And those troops are going to activate all those bombs and just sort of push through here. Another heal comes down. It's a smart idea. Hopefully they're going to be able to move here soon. Sure enough, they do. So much damage is coming in. The queen was lost. A few of those hogs went down. Um, but we're going to be in that situation where there's going to be enough around the outside for what is left. A couple of the big defenses are left. Royal Champ's going to get in there and probably do the most work at this point. Once we get those few defenses down, Royal Champ is going to excel, kind of hiding behind those hogs. We need to get that cannon down. Once that cannon goes down, life is good. Oof, nice stun right there. Hog's going to drop some pain in on that cannon. But the super miners are also, they have kind of a story of their own, working their way around the outside. They really don't, they go by their own watches, that's for sure. Really good job here. He gets it done. As we get into our final little bit, they always look a little bit closer. That's because half your troops are underground. Super miners are very strong, so it's great to see them working, especially for new. So excellent job, new. Really good job, everyone. We're going to be coming in with more videos in the future to come. Potentially some fun things and fun activities that we might be able to do with live streaming. So feel free to check in. I am streaming other games as well, just kind of for fun right now. So though I'm not really trying to make a thing of it at all, it's just fun to hit stream when you're playing the games. So we might be able to catch some other OTB folks that play other games. Also talk to Drum, a couple other guys, and I would love to have some commentary by Drummy in any video at all. I would love to see the guys. So awesome, guys. We'll come back. We'll do some more videos soon. This is Fallen from OTB signing off.